MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies baseball starts right now. David Hale, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
First pitch, 405.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Game time temperature this afternoon stuck in an even 50 degrees as we begin playing. A 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 7, Eric Sogard.
Here's Eric Sogard. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Center fielder giving chase. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
2-0 now. Cain, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Quinn comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. From the belt, the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Ready with the 0-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1, so now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Ethan Small is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
At the plate, Phil Gosselin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Phillies, the second baseman, Phil.
Now here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side, fielded by Sogard, and there's one down now.
Batting second, not shortstop, Segura.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. First delivery to him on the way. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Down the third baseline, but this is foul. 1 out, nobody on. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. The 3-2 pitch. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Arcia backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Alec Bohm. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. On the ground to the left side. Arcia gloves it. And they won't have a play as he reaches it first. Let's see how this is scored.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Kane will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies turned away their first time around. On to inning number 2 from Citizens Bank Park. No score. Here's Jed Jerko now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Number 5, Jed Jerko.
Here it comes. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Jerko in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive. Here's Ryan Braun now.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Quinn is there now to make the play on Braun, and the Sluggers retired on just one pitch.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Set to get his day started, Omar Narvaez, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Count still at 1-2. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. And that's the third out. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball in.
The 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Hoskins behind, the count 0-2. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Tyrone Taylor. First offering on its way.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Manny Pena will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for 1. On to first. A double play.
Up next for Milwaukee, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, inside.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Now the 1-0. Hopped up. Hoskins over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 hit's all they get. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the 3rd now. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now.
Hitter, Didi Gregorius.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Like that pitch there. Lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. And with 1 away, it's time to check the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Brewers find themselves entering action today. In now, Roman Quinn. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Phil Gosselin. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Here it is, the 3-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
3 balls, 1 strike.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. 2 out, nobody on. Pops this one up. Navarez moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. The 2-2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
3-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. All over that one, but a little out in front, foul ball.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. He's got it one away. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys have shown a decent fastball. Each has touched 93 so far on the gun. Stepping in, Keston Hiura. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Segura for one, on to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring in Gene Segura.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
First delivery to him on the way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Now here it comes.
Ball.
And he misses 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So digging in now, Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes.
Thank you.
There's ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues.
Now
Major
batting,
league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Settling in now, JT Realmuto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Bad call on that last pitch right there. You know, the pitch before that was awfully close. That was called a strike, so he wanted to go right back there.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. To second for one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
2 are gone in the Philly fourth, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. From the stretch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 2-1.
1 strike, the count.
From the stretch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Striding into the box, Rhys Hoskins. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
1-0, here it is. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations.
A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Braun has a read on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Jed Gurto.
First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. There to make the catch is Hoskins, and that's the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in, Ryan Braun. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
No strike. Ball. That
Now
comes
it's
out.
2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Here it is, the 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Standing in, Omar Narvaez flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the payoff pitch home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The bat, number 9, designated hitter, Manny Pena.
Striding forward now is the DH, Manny Pena. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Most notably, he said they have to figure out a way to hit the off-speed stuff that's getting thrown their way. They've yet to get a hit on anything other than a fastball, so he said they're going to continue to see pitches dancing all over the place until they prove they can do something with it.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Gregorius.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. That's it.
Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
To the plate now, Roman Quinn. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Phil.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Phil Gosselin. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a throw over. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. And that misses. 2-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Gene Segura is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The set and the 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder, and everything went with it.
Line drive to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. In now, Orlando Arcia, and he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the 6th. First offering on its way.
Ball inside.
Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's upstairs.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Liner in there for a base hit.
It's a nice job by the batter right there. Able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The third baseman, number 7, Eric Silva.
Stepping into the box, Eric Sogard. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
A 1 pitch on its way. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. That's lifted the other way out to left. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2.
Up next for Milwaukee, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Stepping into the box, Christian Yelich. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2.
That's a ball. The count is 1-2. Too high. Ball.
Sent out to straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in, Alec Bohm. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Eric Lauer takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 27, Eric Lauer.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
First and second here with nobody out. Outside, 3-0 now. Lauer, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Swinging for the fences and just gets a piece of that one. Now 3-1.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
The 3-1. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The next 3-2. And he misses ball four. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with two men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Standing in with the bases loaded, Rhys Hoskins, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
So a runner at third, two men are out, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Soft liner to the right side, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Seventh inning ready to roll, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Pitch on the way. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Liner toward right center, and that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Here's Jed Jerko now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
That's
2-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Here's the 3-0. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Here comes the Phillies skipper on his way out toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Hector Neris comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Ryan Braun will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He's set. Here it comes. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
The 1-1 home. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Standing in now, Omar Narvaez. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box, Manny Pena, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. So striding forward now, Orlando Arcia. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Line to the right side. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 offering. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2, the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Quinn is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Brewers 2 and the Phillies 1. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the veteran DH, Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's good.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Looking up is Cain. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Phillies have come back to tie this one at 2.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Into the box now, Roman Quinn.
Number 24.
As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Stepping in now, Phil Gosselin. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Gene Segura standing in, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Flips it behind his back. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Adam Morgan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Adam Morgan.
So coming to the plate, Eric Sogard. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Number 7, Eric Sogard.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Here comes the 1-0.
Nope, upstairs.
Morgan has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. The 2-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's really struggled, 1 for 15. He's set, and the pitch. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now here it comes. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Into the box now, Keston Hiura. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball in.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back. And another throw over. Once more, a throw over. Being especially careful here. The 1-0. Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball that's outside.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up, and that's the second out.
the first base.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
At the plate, Jed Jerko, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Ready with the 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with two down. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Ground ball left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves one. Score remains 2-2. Stepping up to the plate, Alec Bohm. Two base hits, both singles to this point.
The third baseman, Alec Bohm.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Now the pitch. In the air now, out to left. Braun has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. It was a walk in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Nope.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Even at 2-2. The pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
He's ready. The payoff pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yelich is under it. And the inning is over. Phillies down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. David Phelps will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Harper has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next to Milwaukee, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Digging in, Omar Narvaez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Popped him up. Coming on is McCutchen. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, Manny Pena.
Ready for another shot now. Manny Pena. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
1-0 the count. The windup and the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Into the windup. The payoff pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Swing and a liner. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
To the plate now, Lorenzo Cain. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder. Up and in that time, and the count moves to 3-0. Eric Sogard would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Second and third, 2 away. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
The third baseman, number 7, Eric Sogard.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Eric Sogard, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch, and that misses for ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Here's the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 2 out, bases loaded. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-1 pitch.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Here's the payoff pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Brewers leave them loaded, and this game is still tied at 2-2. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins.
For the Phillies, the first baseman, Rhys.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hoskins.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Yelich is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Didi Gregorius.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Didi Gregorius. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Two out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Score remains 2-2. Jose Alvarez takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 52, Jose Alvarez.
So striding in, Christian Yelich. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Christian Yelich.
First pitch on its way. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Alvarez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Now the 1-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is McCutchen, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Keston Hiura stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He was a ground out victim last time up. Fouled away. One and two now. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
At the plate, Jed Jerko, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll dive back in. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now the 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Now the 2-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Swung on and missed 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Runner at second now as a result of the error, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Ryan Braun. From the stretch. Ball one. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
2 balls and a strike to Braun. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fouled off. Full count now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch, and this one misses to Braun. It's ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Digging in once again, Omar Narvaez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Ball 1. Nope. Outside.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way.
That's ball 3.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And no doubt about this one. It's in there, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit.
Jerko rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they push the lead to 4-2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Brandon Workman will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Into the box, Manny Pena.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Harper coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
Orlando Arcia.
Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Brewers lead this one 4-2. Freddie Peralta takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Roman Quinn will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. And it's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Braun has a read on it. 1 down.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Phil Gosselin.
Striding in once again, Phil Gosselin. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Oh, that's off the plate.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now here it comes.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Little chopper back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, not shortstop, G. Segura.
Now to the plate, Gene Segura, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Philly down to their last strike. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
4-2 the final score today. Eric Lauer gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Freddie Peralta hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game: 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.